Hello. It's me, the Bandito. And I'm back. More streaming. Shall we just jump into it? Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Yeah. Let's just jump into it. I need to turn my sound back on because I'm in a weird spot. I'm in a village. Excuse me for that cough. But alright. You guys are free. So I've actually been kind of busy on the server. Have not worked on the road per se, but I've been working on... Okay. That thing's got a purr motor on it. But I've been going around doing advancements, and I arrived here at this village in an attempt to capture a couple more. And I think that's kind of mainly what we're going to be doing today. Maybe some more highway work afterwards. Depends on how long it takes for this to happen. Might even get a couple more smaller advancements if I can. But yeah. So, I need to address the fact that I am streaming this week, because last week I mentioned that I was supposed to be taking a vacation. And basically, I suffered a setback of my own doing, as I am known to do. I could argue it's not fully my fault, though, but it kinda is. What's going on down here? Okay, just taking a look. So, basically what had happened, what was supposed to happen was, sometime this week, I tamed a cat, by the way. Sometime this week, I was supposed to receive financial aid money. My student loan was going to cover my current class, and then anything left over was going to be deposited into my checking account. And I wasn't sure when exactly that was supposed to happen. So I calculated it myself, and I factored in our little Christmas break and everything. And with my calculations, I had assumed that it would arrive by yesterday at the absolute latest. I was expecting like a Saturday kind of deal. But as I waited and waited and waited, and kind of struggled to keep up with my finances while I waited, because I was kind of leaning on that student loan money to arrive to kind of help me pay for my bills while I was on vacation. So I was kind of going to pull double duty. I do have a paycheck. I got a paycheck last week. So it wasn't like I was flat broke. It was just like it was going to support this trip in multiple ways. But yeah, the money didn't arrive, and I kept checking in and trying to figure out what was going on. And eventually, I came across on the school's webpage a link that was way down at the bottom of the page that takes you to the student loan schedule. And the student loan schedule says that I should not expect the money until February 24th at the latest, which would be 10 days from today, aka next week, aka the week after this vacation. There's a chance that it'll arrive sooner, because it says it'll arrive by that day. However, I don't expect it to arrive until the 20th at the earliest. So, which is the day after I would come back from my big trip. So, yeah. I had no idea that there was a financial aid schedule, and I had to kind of... I stumbled upon it by accident, because, it was... Basically, it was linked on a page that... Okay. It was linked on a page that explains how your financial aid report works. And I had checked that out because I thought I saw something weird on my financial aid report, and I was trying to understand what it looked like. So I just kind of happened upon it at the bottom of that page, and I don't think there's any other way to get to that, so I had no idea that it was there. But at the same time, silly of me to assume that I knew better, that I could figure it out on my own, I guess. So, unfortunately, the big road trip is going to be put off indefinitely, I would say. However, the smaller trip directly to Colorado is most likely going to happen a couple weeks after I get that money, which would be March 6th through the 8th. So that's a Monday through a Wednesday, which means I would not be able to stream that week. So the plan is, as soon as I get that financial aid money, I'm going to secure that vacation by paying for the rental car and paying for the hotel for those days, and then yeah, I can do that too. And then the rest of the money is probably going to be put into paying stuff off during that time. So you guys are safe in there. Nobody in here. You guys are safe in there. I want to ride out the night without sleeping, because I want it to rain and thunder. So fletching room. Anybody in here? No. Anybody in here? Nope. So yeah, unfortunately, where's my cat? Where's my cat? Oh, here. Yep. Doing his job. First time I've ever tamed a cat, believe it or not. Take that as well. I need to turn these sounds down, I think. My ears is... So, yeah. No vacation. I'm doing a staycation instead. I thought it over a little bit and decided that, yeah, I still need this. I should still take this week off. And, you know, relax a little bit. So... a little weird. It's like having... This is like half good. You sit here. I appreciate your efforts to protect, but you're very loud. Oh right, I have these on me for some reason. Hello. Oh, well, now you're really dead. So yeah, no vacation this time. Smaller trip scheduled for a couple weeks. The big trip probably next spring or something, next fall, maybe. We'll see. Because, kind of... Every time something like this happens, I get into that mode of I need to sort things out with my finances. So I think I'm flipping into that mode again. So that guy is a little stuck. Thank you. So yeah, I should probably sort things out a little bit with my finances. Namely, just paying off a bunch of stuff so I don't have as many payments to deal with. That way, when I am ready to do another trip in the future, I don't have to worry about so many payments to deal with. So that's kind of the plan. When I get the student loan money, once I pay for the smaller trip, I'm going to take whatever's left and just pay off some stuff. And then when my tax return arrives, I will do the same with that. Oh. Do I want that? I got way too much stuff. I don't want the pufferfish. So yeah, there's a few things I could pay off that would help out a lot. So... Wow, I missed. Ah. Miss again. Alright. I should really switch over to the crossbow. I apparently cannot handle... this is going to happen regardless, ain't it? Okay. So yeah, the advancement I'm trying to do today, there's two of them. One of them is to protect the village from a lightning strike, basically by using this in the village. And the other one is to hit a villager with this trident, which would turn him into a witch. And both of those I need a thunderstorm, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if throwing the trident at the I forget what it's called. Lightning rod. I don't know if that works. but I guess I can try it. Where is it? No, it does not. Oh. It's trying to get into my main inventory. It won't go in my offhand. I saw a cat over here earlier. Where did it go? Well, if I see it again, I'll tame it. Because that's another achievement I need. Is to tame all cat variants. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that. See everything we need. For the Nether, we need Uneasy Alliance, which will take a little bit of time. This was kind of weird, because I've apparently been to a Bastion, but have not looted a Bastion. So I probably went to one that someone else looted. A Lodestone, which means I'm going to need more Ancient Debris. We need 4, I believe. Subspace Bubble. I don't think we can do that one right now. Because from what I read, you have to travel 7,000 blocks in the overworld by using the Nether. I think we just barely have enough room in the overworld. But when I went into the Nether, I set up a portal about where I was supposed to. And I guess I could try it again. I think I know what I gotta do. I basically traveled... You have to travel 875 blocks. So I went 875 blocks away from my portal. And it didn't work. The exit portal was right by the border, which suggests that if I came out of the portal, I would have left the border and died, if it would have let me. And then when I went back through, it put me in a different spot, closer to the middle, around the 500 mark. So it was like 500 blocks away from the other portal. So what I think I gotta do is find that point on the positive side, and just go to that same point on the negative side. And maybe that'll work. What else? Furious Cocktail. I have that one ready to go. So we just gotta knock that one out real quick. This one will take time. I have a Strider. I don't know if I have to ride him for a long distance or a long time. If it's a long distance, then I gotta figure something out. For the adventure side, look at an Ender Dragon. I can do that one easily. This one we're about to do once it rains and thunders. This one I tried to do at some point, but I couldn't quite get it to work. I felt like I was hitting the bullseye from 30 meters away, but it wasn't working. This one, I believe the only mob I have to kill is the dragon, so we're going to test that. Summon an Iron Golem to defend a village. I can do that one pretty easy. This one will take time, obviously. This one we're trying to do right now. This one we can't do yet because we don't have every biome. We only have a tiny patch of mesa. And I think there's probably some sub-biome that I've never been to. I'm trying to think of anywhere I haven't been. But yeah, there's a mesa variant I haven't done. There's probably mainly just mesa variants and probably some other random place. Maybe the big mountain. Apparently in the 1.20 update that's coming up, there's a new biome called Cherry Blossom Forest, which is really cool. New cherry blossom trees. So this one we can do pretty easy. Just need a jukebox and a meadow. At the end we pretty much get everything. This was the last one I had to do. I did that yesterday as well as the netherite one. This one. And the serious dedication. Where is that? It's not in here. I think that's in here. Yeah, this one. Apparently, you just gotta make the hoe. You don't use it up anymore. This one, breed all the animals. Apparently I've only bred 2 animals, which is cows and... I don't know, question mark? I don't know what the other animal was. Chainmail cat variants, that's one we're kind of actively doing. Help an axolotl win a fight. That'll be interesting. These 2 we can probably knock out once we find a swamp. This one, I need to find a notch apple. Well, I think once I find a notch apple, I can just kind of gather all the food together and eat it. But yeah, I need to find that notch apple. And this, the basic advancements, the only one I gotta do is cure a zombie villager. So, alright, so where's that cat? Gotta find it. So yeah, there's a few things left to do. Yeah, if I can find this cat. If I can find this cat, then we can knock out, at least make some progress on another advancement. And if it doesn't rain soon, I'm gonna have to abandon this idea altogether. It would be very fitting if it just does not rain when I need it to. Right now I'm the only one on here, so I don't have to worry about people sleeping. Where'd this cat go? I know I saw it, like, over in this area. But I don't see what had happened to it. I hope it didn't fall into the one of the caves. I'm sure I saw it, like, around here somewhere. Run off? Probably could have run off quite a ways. It's usually one of the first things you come across out in the world when you get near a village is a cat. You ever see a random stray cat out here just wandering the world, then you know there's a village nearby. Here's one. This is not the one I saw, though. So... Oh, I had a chance. Let's get up here. Get into some more. Hey, we got 2. Were you the one I saw? I thought I saw a tan cat. I could have sworn. Well, now I got 2 cats. Maybe that was the one I saw. Could have sworn I saw a tan cat, though. Maybe it was an ocelot. It's entirely possible, I suppose. Check up here real quick. There's a bee. Oh, there's a lot of bees. I guess this is the one I saw. Yeah. Well, I'll bring you over to the other one. Here we are. Have a seat. Or... Oops. Oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, he's sleeping in bed. Excuse me. Okay, I'll just wait over here, I guess. It would be convenient for it to not thunder while we're out here during the time that we want it to. Hello, hello. Oh, ooh. You. I have sticks. I mean, not the best option, and I don't... Oh, you get the arrows, okay. Thank you. You're the one I wanted to see. And now my trident's almost full. Is Sleepy Cat still over here? Yeah. Stay in there. It's almost phantom time. I'll stick around here for one more day to see if it rains. Hello, you're back. I need you to go over here again. Yeah, you can just have a, you can just have a seat. Put that aside for now. Now that I've got it to a decent level. Guess I'll make torches out of these. So I kind of have I kind of have a list of things I wanted to talk about a little bit. Kind of clearing up. Listen. Kind of clearing up some talking that I did in an old, not an old live stream, but in one of Nixer's streams. Because there's a witch. Should I discuss it? I took little cliff notes. Now I'm kind of thinking about it. Nothing. I should just seize my sword. You're just in time. Alright, let's get inside a house so we can talk about this. So, they're leaving? Okay. So yeah, in Nixer's stream a couple weeks ago, we were talking about a few things, like activity on the server and the Lamo group and whatnot. And I talked about, on my end, I was like, I kind of back and forth about wanting to be, I guess, like, wishing that I was included in that group. I think the main thing I said was, like, I wish I was in a group like that, but I feel like at this point I wouldn't really fit into it. and we talked about that a little bit. So I guess I kind of just wanted to sort out my thoughts on that. I don't feel like it was right for me to talk about that in general, because like, kind of makes it feel like I'm trying to kind of feels like a bit of entitlement, maybe. Feels like I'm trying to manipulate my way into something like that. But I wrote down pros and cons, because doing that kind of stuff kind of helps me sort out my thoughts on the whole matter. I really need to drop off all this stuff. Because I wanted to sort things out with that. One thing before I do that, I got a little clearing up section, because I mentioned never really being a part of a group like that, despite being one of the OGs on the server, and that's actually not true. Not entirely true. I guess in an official sense. No, that's not even true in an official sense, because I completely forgot about Space Engineers, where I was a part of a motley crew with Salford Sal, Mary Gamer, a few other people from... Oh, what was the name of that server? Or group? Wasn't the NID. Was it the NID? It was the NID. Yeah, a few of us were a part of that Space Engineers group for a little bit, which was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I got bored of the game, and then we did... Oh. And then we did... we took a break from Minecon. And then when we came back, we basically never got back into... Or at least the same group never got back into doing the Space Engineer stuff. And so Sal and the rest of the NID kind of continued on without Mary and I. And then I think that whole thing kind of died out entirely after a while. It was a shame, because I was actually getting decent view numbers, and back when I was like, back when I cared more about like trying to turn my channel into something. Like, it wasn't like I was getting thousands of views or anything, but I was getting more than just other JFS members watching. So I was getting a little bit of an audience. But I just didn't... I kind of got tired of the game, and wasn't really contributing much to the game itself. It was fun hanging out with everybody, and it's that kind of issue that I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, that was a group I was a part of, and in the early days of the JFS, there was a few of us... Yeah, you tell them. There was a few of us that would hop on Mumble or Skype way back in like the Season 2 days, where we would just kind of hang out and chat. We were never an official group that had a name or anything, but I suppose that counts, because it was like me, Rad, Scott, Quiznum, Muckluck, and Mary would pop in, and occasionally you get a few others, Litho, RipCK, you know. But like I said, eventually they went off and did their own things, and some people left the server, and everyone else kind of split off. So yeah, you can count that as a group. Kind of since then, I think I was kind of on fringes of friend groups. which is where I spent a lot of my time in general. And, yeah, so the desire to be a part of, like, Lamo and those people, partially because, like, some of those people are genuine friends of mine, and I want to interact with them. And I get along with everybody, but when I say genuine friends, I mean, like, more than just people on the same server that get along, I guess. Like, more than gamer friends, I guess. Maybe. At least on my end. I'm trying to clear that somehow. like Shawson, for example. Like, we actually met in person. We saw the solar eclipse with Mixon, and a bunch of team-ups in UHC, and it feels like as Nixer said, he's one of those people that's really easy to talk to and can kind of be friends with anybody, so I kind of felt that, and feel like he's one of the closer friends, at least on my end, on the server. I thought that was a bed. I was like, what's the bed doing up here? Yeah, I don't think I hate anybody on the server. There was a time where I did not like Adrian or Javarden, but I was not the Adrian sucks guy from the end of season 2. I did not do that. I don't have the time to I forget if we ever figured out who did that. I think that was Javarden. I think Adrian and Javarden were having a bit of a beef back then, and Javarden did that. And then Fruit added the lollipops bit at the end to kind of clean it up a little bit. So, but yeah, like, you know, I would like to interact more with people on the server and hang out with the friends I already do have. And, like, situations like now, you know, we talk about this with the inactivity, the fact that it feels like we're playing single player on the JFS. But occasionally you'll see, you know, Nixer, Jay, Shawson, Muck, Lemons, Panda, etc. hop on together, and you're like, oh, a group of people. I'm like, I would like to be a part of that group of people, because it's kind of boring over here in single-player land. But then I get to thinking. Pros and cons. I gotta bring that back up again. Pros and cons of the whole thing. Pros, I kind of already mentioned. Sense of belonging. Yeah, hanging out with friends, doesn't feel like single player, that kind of stuff. You know, feel like I'm a part of something, part of the goings-ons, and stuff like that. I can drop that fish. However, kind of not cool of me to complain about that stuff on stream, for one thing, on someone else's stream, no less. There's also the issue of, like we mentioned, there's a different sense of humor, different, you know, thing going on there. So, be kind of awkward to kind of not mesh with that kind of stuff. You kind of get a taste of that every time we do UHCs, because the Lamo group will come in, they'll joke around and stuff, and you'll get, like, someone else says something that doesn't quite mesh with the sense of humor. It's like, yeah. Like, sometimes it works anyways, but other times you kind of notice that there's a bit of a clunkiness to what happened. There's no crafting table in here, is there? Do you have a crafting table? How about you guys? Hello? So there's that issue. There's also the issue of simply, like, Yeah, making it feel like you have to add me now, because that's why I say it wasn't cool of me to talk about that at all, to express that, because now, even though it probably will never end up that way, this air of entitlement on my end and this air of either pity or obligation, trying to find the right words, where it feels like they have to add me now that I complained about not being a part of the group. It's like, that's not cool. Like, don't add me for that. It should be like a want to do so, and complaining that I'm not a part of a group does not make people want to add me to the group. So, not cool on my end. So, a huge apology for that stuff. Oh, it's raining. Good. So yeah, I wanted to get that, I guess, sorted and kind of sort my thoughts on the whole matter. So, other things, what did I say? Oh, right, mentioned on the clearing up tab is stuff like the Dad Pad, which is a group of a few JFS members and a few other people. Activity has kind of quieted down. We briefly had a talk about doing a live stream together, but then some personal issues kind of put that aside. Some serious personal issues put that aside for the foreseeable future. And then I am a part of a Discord group with the furry fandom. I got furry friends. However, we are all still adults doing our own thing. We don't even chat and voice chat. So we don't play games, don't do voice chat. We occasionally there'll be a voice chat thing. Every so often you'll get somebody say, like, you know, I'm going to make voice chat more active. And so they hop on, like, every day for a few weeks. And it kind of works, but then they, you know, don't after a while. And it dies out. So yeah, that doesn't work the same as this kind of stuff. But again, the correct way to be a part of a friend group is to be a friend and not bully your way in. So, oh, I had something I wanted to say about that. I forgot what it was. I had it for a second. Did I not write it down? What was I saying? There was something I wanted to add to it. I don't remember what it was. It's not in my sticky notes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I do know that, like, what was I gonna say? UHC, one of my favorite things about UHC is the community aspect. And kind of get that multiplayer feel back for a little bit. But that's all I can remember about what I wanted to say. Oh, right. Okay, I remember. Yeah, okay, I remember. I'm an introvert. If you remember throughout the past, if you follow my time in the JFS... Come on, I need a thunderstorm, please. I promise we'll do something else. Hi, Nixer. I think you just missed me apologizing about, complaining about not being a part of LAMO. I was kind of clearing up my whole thing about that. I'm still kind of on the subject but I'm also trying to get this advancement if a thunderstorm hits. Yeah, I was just saying it felt like I was trying to be entitled to. Yeah. I was basically saying that I felt like I was either being entitled or making it seem like you guys would have to be obligated to add me to a group like that, when in actuality it should be a natural want to do so. And then I was talking about like the pros and cons of it, of like, you know, how the lack of activity, it's like single player on the JFS, and the fleeting moments of like seeing other people during UHCs and stuff, and then like things like that. But on the other end, like, as you said, different sense of humor, kind of a different entity entirely in the group. Oh, are you new? Or did you heal? You shouldn't be watching that. Yeah, not fitting in the thing. Being added out of pity or entitlement or obligation, not cool. Then I cleared up the stuff about like DadPad, even though it's inactive. My furry friends, even though we don't even talk in voice chat or play video games together, we sometimes try it, but it doesn't last. And then Motley Crue, when we did Space Engineers way back in the day. Things like that. Kind of clearing up, because I said, like, I've never been a part of a group like that, but in actuality I have. It's just they never lasted. And also, like, the Season 2 Mumble Days, I was a part of that. So that stuff I was incorrect about. But I was also going to talk about how I'm an introvert, and in the past, there have been things where other people were trying to do some fun activities and stuff, and I just did not want to be a part of it. If you guys remember the ghosting stuff, where it's like, oh, you've been visited by a spooky ghosty. Put these things up at someone else's base so they can be visited by the spooky ghosty. And then when it reached my base, I threw everything in a fire. Like, on video, no less. Which was very rude. And that was entirely because I just didn't want to be a part of it. And two issues there. One, I could have at least, quickly passed it on. It wasn't like it was a major thing. I could have just passed it on to someone else. Or two, I could have just quietly ignored it and just let it quietly die with me if I really didn't want to be a part of it. But either way, it's like little things like that where it's like my aversion to some things that other people are enjoying that kind of, I feel like I keep myself at arm's length sometimes. And I don't have any, like, good reason to do so. So, a proper reason to do so. I am going to read your comment in a sec. I just want to prepare, or, clear up everything. No time to participate. I guess that's a tiny issue. I have a sticky note, by the way. Little cliff notes. No time to participate. I think that's a tiny issue of, like, just working a lot and then doing online classes. Like, I might not even be around much when most people are. So it's like, wouldn't be an active part of the group anyways, but at the same time, I think that might be just a small additional detail. Well, at least it's still raining. If we don't get a thunderstorm the next day, I will leave and do other stuff. But, trying to plan more group things so I can invite people outside of LAMO, because I like to hang out with more people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to... I was going to talk about the inactivity as well. Yeah, we need a general spark back into the JFS. I think it's been working well with the highway stuff. The highway initiatives. But, I didn't get that feeling on your end, but it definitely felt like it on my end when I... Like, even if it was, like, not intended to be that way. Maybe I'm just overthinking things, but it really... When I thought back about it, it's like, I probably shouldn't have said that kind of stuff, because at least somebody could have interpreted all that as me being, like, trying to, pity my way into a group that I probably don't naturally fit into. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, all of the highway stuff, somehow building roads has brought us together, both literally and figuratively. But it's nice. It's good to see people. Good to see people online when you're online. Okay, I need to get out of your way. Nice hit. Sorry, that was yours. I didn't mean to steal that from you. Listen, maybe I should handle the phantoms. Yeah. I can get this one. I got it. It's okay. But yeah, it's good to see activity on the server, even if it's not right now. But yeah, I guess that's enough of that. What was I going to say about the activity? Activity, lore, and RP. Oh yeah, feel somewhat bad about Lama being like it is. Multiple reasons why the group got created. Yeah, I think it definitely... Yeah, you tell him. From my point of view, it kind of felt like I understand it. I'm not saying this as like it was a bad thing, but like when activity died, the fact that you guys kind of... It was definitely a natural formation and not like anything... What am I trying to say? It's like I got I got all these thoughts trying to like bully their way to the front at the same time. It was a natural creation because you guys were like naturally wanting to hang out with each other, and with the lack of activity on the server, it was like you guys kind of created your own activity amongst each other. And unfortunately, from like my point of view, I kind of watched it develop into its own entity, I think is the best way to put it. It kind of felt like it was becoming its own entity for a while, and I think that was kind of mainly because I want to make sure I don't get something wrong. I forget if you guys were playing games outside of Minecraft for a time or something. Oh, right. It was because you guys made that village place like way away from spawn. It felt like you guys kind of... And then you did the hardcore world off to the side. It kind of felt like there was a separate entity coming out of that was like loosely connected to the JFS, I think. I think that's how I got it. And, like, on the one hand, it was, like, I fully understood why that was happening, because it was, like, no one else is going to be on the JFS, and we're hanging out. We should just continue hanging out and just do stuff. And that makes complete and total sense. But it did feel like it kind of... I don't want to say distanced itself, but it kind of morphed into this, like, little subgroup within the JFS. And, on the one hand, that's great, because you guys are the activity on the server, like 90% at least. But what is the butt? I don't know what the butt is. I guess the butt is that because it was kind of its own thing for a while it was its own thing, it kind of like, there's a term for it in evolution in biology. I'm not academic. There's a term for it in, like, just the natural world, like, Australia's, like, plants and animals evolving as a separate, evolving separately from everything else. You know how like, most animals in the world are kind of similar to each other, regardless of what continent they're on, but then you get Australia that has their entirely own group of things. It was kind of like, it's a weird analogy, but it's kind of like Lamo was kind of on a little island, and in doing so, was created long before the village. Panda and I was going to do alone. Yeah. That was the first time I knew about Lamo. But it kind of felt like the group kind of morphed into its own thing while everybody else was away. And in doing so, it kind of became this thing that feels like it's not as it kind of became more distinct and less, I don't want to, maybe less accessible? Not accessible, but, like, obviously, you kind of have to adapt into the style of Lamo to be a part of it, and, of course, be friends with everybody and all that. So it kind of created an outer shell a little bit, I think. At least from my point of view. I'm trying to say things in a way that's not mean. I don't think this rain's going to turn to thunder, but I really don't want to leave. I'm just kind of standing around talking. Started back when I played a lot of Overwatch and Pokemon with other people. Since I created a different Discord, and not the current one, just so I could play other games with people without being roasted for what I enjoyed. I don't remember. Well, I probably wasn't a part of the stuff. I didn't realize I got roasted for that kind of stuff. Like, I get the whole, like, I've seen everybody poke fun at each other. I didn't think it was a full-on roast for that kind of stuff. I think I joined you guys for one Overwatch thing. Like, it was a free weekend, and I think I played once. And I was like, that was fun, but I don't think I want to buy the game. I think that was my opinion on it. So that was definitely a part of one of those things. But yeah, I don't think I fully recognized Lamo until the village bit. Or until the hardcore server world thing you guys did. Where you had, like, the small world border. And you had to... That's kind of when that's when it kind of... That's when I was like, oh, they're doing a thing. Why wasn't I invited to the thing? Or, not why wasn't I invited, it was more like that would have been a cool thing to be a part of, but they're already kind of doing the thing. So, yeah. Proximity chat stuff. That was a time where I was like, oh, they're doing a thing. I never knew about that. That would have been cool to be a part of. But that was when I noticed that there was, like, a separate group. I think I even... Yeah. So... that was when I noticed the stuff going on. So your friend coming? I'm not entirely concerned, but I'm pretty sure I stood both of you up, so... Maybe they went to bed. There you are. Are you, you gonna come this way? Minigame server. Yeah, that would be cool. I do miss the days of, like, Calamity and Cube Control and Cluster Chunk and all the weird Race for Wool stuff. Did I play Disasters? I think I played Disasters at one point. But yeah, I've played Disasters before. I think. Pretty sure. I do wish we did more stuff like that, little minigame stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to do more minigame stuff. I was thinking about making a Race for Wool on the server somehow, but that would take up a lot of space and be really complicated. So, for now, I think I'll just stick to the little adventure things, which I should actually show. Oh, also, yeah, here's all my netherite stuff. I forgot to even mention that I got all my netherite gear now. You were here for that yesterday, but just ran through and took care of a few advancements while I was on the server. Ooh. So, yeah, I'm curious to... I wanted to check out Arcave, but I also didn't want to, like... I think I'm gonna wait until it's ready to be open, because, like, I don't think I even know where it is, which might be on purpose. So I don't want to, like... I don't want to see it yet. Unless it's on stream, I don't want to see what's going on. But... yeah, Arcave looks fun. There used to be more, like, J. Land games. I'm gonna wait until it's fully open, I think. Maybe I'll wander over there someday, but right now I want to, like, wait on it. But J. Land needs more stuff. I was thinking about redoing Tunnel with the Spider Face. Okay. What was the thing I think it was Firewall I wanted to do again, which I made back in Season 2. I think I wanted to do a variant of Firewall at some point, which was... or was it Lava Wall? I think either it was the one where you have this giant wall of lava that blocks your visibility of the other team, and you have to, like, protect something from being like a villager from being killed or something like that. I forget how I did it. I think it was just a straight up PvP when I set it up, but it was like you had some materials to build defenses with, and you played PvP behind this wall of lava. So I'm gonna need you to not be there. Just gonna scoot you off a little bit. There you go. Yeah, let's get this done instead. Stop waiting for the thunderstorm to arrive. Of course, the thunderstorm's gonna arrive now that I'm not there, and then I have to, like, hustle over. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that again. Oh yeah, I want to make Good Fortunes again. I think that one was fun. I don't know if I'm going to change the format of it, but Good Fortunes was a game that I think could have maybe deserved a little bit more love. I think it just arrived a little too late. But We did a couple games of that, and that was fun. It was a simple quiz show kind of deal, but the idea of using fortune picks to acquire your points was kind of a neat little twist, I guess. Oh, when I watched you guys check out I think it was the Season 3 world, there was the Weakest Pleb. I think I made that. I think I want to make that again, too. It would just be the Weakest Link, but with the little pits of death in there. That definitely should have gotten more attention. But I think it was a victim of its time. Or a victim of timing. Because I think that came around near the end. Just make one raw salmon. Or one cooked salmon. So there's a few things I could build. Yeah. Yeah, I think it just arrived too late. I thought we played one game, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just tested it out a lot. So yeah, there's a couple things I can make over there. I should probably do. Boop. Nope. Get rid of that. These can go in here. Nautilus shell, I guess, goes up here. That can go up there. I don't know why I have so many tripwire hooks. Yeah, I got another elytra. I think I can put respiration on my helmet now. What else? This here. I need to do a new storage system because this is not enough. I want to do it like an official sorting room. At some point. Feathers here. I may have missed that one time. If we played it, I only vaguely remember the idea of it being played, so I don't know. People on the server actually planning things? Yeah. Yeah, like, just you saying, let's build roads was enough to get people back working again. I'm taking a break from the roads for this stream, I think. I have not made any progress on it. I might do some progress off camera, but I want to do something. Shawson connected some places. Yeah, I saw him working a couple days ago. I think he's connecting it up with SmithJ, and then I don't know if he's officially connecting it to me, or if he doesn't connect from SmithJ to me, then I'm gonna make that connection once I finish the highway. Yeah, Muck's been AFK. I saw the just after you left, I was actually watching. I had the overviewer up, so I saw that you had checked in on Muck yesterday, and I was gonna go see you guys as well, but you had like just left when I got there, and his whole like bone meal system was pretty crazy. like I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he made that himself. It looks pretty pretty crazy. I need dispensers, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And I gotta make dispensers, yeah. So, oh yeah, typical Muck fashion. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Oh, I need bows. Redstone, cobble. I don't even think I have cobble, because I turned everything into stone. I mean, what I could do, I mean, I could just throw all these on myself, but I don't think they would last long enough. Oops. Pokemon gym thing. That would be cool. A Pokemon gym. You could build a few of them just like out in the world that you could like stumble upon. I was thinking about doing a little adventure thing for him, but I wasn't really sure if he would be interested. Something like, yeah, like that's what I was thinking too. The Bone of the Wild stuff. I pointed at the screen when I said that. I don't know why. you can't see that. Redstone. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was gonna make an adventure thing for whether that was like Pokemon like styled. Like I would give like Pokemon names to regular mobs and you would have to like go find one and bring it back or something like that. For like the Temple of the Dog thing. But I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to. I don't know if he would want to, because he's working on the golf course and stuff. It's kind of hard to get a read on some people, but maybe he would. I don't know. Speaking of the adventure thing, I have been working on Muck's next little adventure. If you remember in Spawn, near my little ocean entrance to my base in Spawn, if you go towards it and then look left, there was that like lush cave opening in the walls. I'm kind of working in there a little bit. I closed that off and am clearing out the lushness in exchange for a little adventure thing there. It's going to be another nostalgia trip for him, but I'm actually going to try to work in a little bit of mystery along with it, so I'm trying to develop something a little bit deeper without overdoing things. So it looks like 1.20 is coming up pretty soon. If the whole Cherry Blossom thing is the final new edition, then I assume that means we're going to start seeing some snapshots and pre-releases over the next month or so. So, yeah, and then I can continue working on adventure stuff. String. Oops. I'll just take a stack. Do I have sticks lying around? I know I used up all the ones I had on me. Yeah, hopefully soon. The, your guys' adventure bit is ready. I don't think there's anything else I need to do besides open it and then tell you guys to go there. I'll probably test it one more time, even though I've done the whole thing like a few times just to make sure. Like I've been play testing like I've never play tested before. So I'm not I don't know how much I care for it. I'm kind of okay with it not being a huge update. I guess, like, Caves and Cliffs Part 3 could have... I don't think I need that many. Well, Caves and Cliffs Part 3 was, like... Stop. Stop being a nuisance. It was, like, not a major update, but... There's not really anything huge, I don't think. There's archaeology's coming back, or actually happening this time. That should be good. Now I get extra bows. There's bamboo wood types. Yeah, I don't even have... I haven't even looked at a warden yet. Or I haven't gone to an ancient city yet. I've seen a warden. I got evidence of that, but... But yeah, Caves and Cliffs Part 3 was not a major update, obviously. But... I'm fine with the smaller update. Winter Limbo's already explored. There might be more along the border, but that's fine. Alright, where do I want to do this? I guess I could... Maybe I just want to set it up in here. I probably will need redstone. Yeah. Need some levers. Or hell, like pressure plates would be even better, because I don't have to worry about missing the lever. Let's get this and maybe this. Just make pressure plates out of all of them. Get some of these. So one thing I gotta test before I do this. Okay. They aren't fun to look for. No, not really. You do, like, you find a mountain and then hope that it's under there. So, that's it. That's all you do. But it is tedious, because you gotta go all the way down to, like, you know, negative 40 something and hope that it's there. Because it could just be deep dark and not even any city. So I think I may do is just create this hallway. Hopefully this works. Yeah, they only spawn under mountain biomes. Like, you have to find the big tall mountains and go underneath those, and they'll either be deep dark, yeah. They'll either be deep dark or the ancient city. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I also have 4 others. It's 13 in total, right? Technically 12, because I have this. Where is it? This one, Turtle Master. It has changed a lot over the years. So that's 9. Do I want to make 4 more dispensers, or do I want to... Oops. Do I just want to throw them as I walk? I don't know if I trust myself to be able to pull that off. Maybe I'll make a few more dispensers. Which means I need 28 cobble. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. I can do, like, this, can I? Get out of here. Wait, I still need the 4 dispensers. I was gonna... I was correcting myself for a problem that I wasn't even worried about. It's like, yeah, you can... So yeah, I could put the dispensers on the wall and don't have to make any more pressure plates, I guess. Hopefully that would be enough. Perfect. Don't ask anything important? Okay. It's time to spoil the entire adventure for him. Oh, but nope. Not that. That. Eat. So, very important topic. It's raining. It's a rainy day. Boop, 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 boop. So the idea will be that I run through this hallway. Let me just chuck a book in there. Yeah. So the idea will be that I run through here, or even walk through here. I might not even have to run. And I should get hit with all of the potions as I go. So let's get all the potions out. Make sure none of these end up on my hotbar. Boop. Wait, no, slowness should not be first. Speed should be first. I'll put this one at the end, because I'm gonna hate it. That's kind of redundant, but that's fine. Regen, water breathing, night vision, weakness. I'm back. You missed the important thing, which is it's raining. So, sorry. So, all right. Let's put these down. Make sure I don't step on any of them as I go. Okay, this should work. Yeah. Yeah, it should work. So here we go. Let's do it. Yeah. Awesome. Does that unlock the how did we get here one? Where is it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Because how do we get here is the impossible one. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be... Ooh, jump boost and slow falling is crazy. Is it a secret one? It might be. How do we get here is the one where you have to have like every single status effect at the same time. So like you need Hero of the Village and Bad Omen. You need Mining Fatigue, which you can only get from the Elder Guardian. You need Darkness, which you can only get from the Shrieker, the Skull Shrieker, aka the Warden. You need Dolphin's Grace. You need, you know, a bunch of all the potion effects and stuff like that. I think it's stuff that you can technically get in the game, but you really need to... Yeah. Like, it becomes more and more complex. Oh yeah, you need the, you need levitation, so you need a shulker. So you need to bring a shulker to the overworld. You gotta pair everything together at the same time. It requires a lot of planning just to do that one little bit. And I don't even... If it's not gonna show up here, then I'm not even gonna try it. Doesn't even exist to me. So, but that one's done. What else we got? Subspace Bubble I'll do some other time. I think I was going to try to get this one, which I think is the Ender Dragon, which means I need that. I got all the stuff ready for it. Let me put away some of these. I got way too much stuff for it. I don't know why I got all that. The Impaling book can go away. Oh, no, it can't. I'll put it up here for now. This shulker can go in here. I'll bring that with me, even though I think there's an ender chest in the end, but... Just knock this one out. Oh yeah, last night I was going through my Google Drive stuff, and I found the Asus was working on a JFS timeline. I think he was doing it for his university stuff, and it was neat to read through it. I was a collaborator for it in the early days, like collecting information for him. So I kind of went through it and like edited a couple bits, and I think I'm going to expand it for season 5 just so I can. Maybe I'll link it at some point in the JFS chat, because it's pretty neat looking at all the main stuff that was going on. Projectile. So there was Asus made a timeline of JFS stuff from like day one. I think he did it for his university classes, and I had helped him work on it, so I'm allowed to edit it. So, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Where am I going? So I'm thinking about expanding it to include season 5. I already wrote down the cliff notes for it, and I might share it once I'm done. There's an end portal down here, right? Yeah. Usually I just go to the one that's near me, but I went this way instead. Hello? Oh. So. So yeah, I think I have to kill one more mob. I believe it's the Ender Dragon. I know I never participated in the dragon fight itself. I don't remember if I killed the dragon at any other time, so... Make sure I turn griefing off before I do this. Oh, yep. There's an ender chest right there. Mob griefing off. So. Yeah. You tore down this entire thing by itself. By yourself. Are you gonna respawn my tower? Yes, I am. You're gonna have to dig it out all over again. Let's see. I need these. Oh, I'm gonna steal your water, cause I need a water bucket. This is gonna go away anyways, so. Boop. I need this. Don't need that. It's okay, you'll get it back. I think. Maybe. Don't need shovel. Don't need that, or that. I'll put this in there. That. Take this. I think that's it. Oh yeah, slow falling. I guess I'll drink that, like, kicking off. Yeah. Okay. Let me... Do I just put on... I put it on the 4 sides, right? Just one on each side. Is it, like, in the middle of each side? I think. Because once I set these down, I can't pick them back up again. I'm looking it up. Just real quick. Drag on. Actually, I probably could have just looked up end crystal. Yeah. Placing 4 crystals on the edges of the exit portal, 1 on each side. Okay. Okie dokie. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, that worked. Mob griefing is off, right? Ooh. You gotta you gotta rebuild that one. Ah. It was time. Okay, look at it. There it is. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You might win, dragon. My aim is, you know what I should have done? Should have got a crossbow. Yes, that's the old Minecraft explosion sound. The old days. It's that one. Yeah, you do that. I am going to go up here. Don't. Stop. Stop trying to shoot me. I'm busy. Ooh, that was a good shot. That was high. Nope, it was perfect. That was a direct hit. Nice job. Alright, I'm good enough. That's all of them. Now it's just you and me. Hello? No, that's fine. below half. Coming back for more, huh? Thanks. Oh, that would have been bad if he if he sent me all the way off. I don't have any counter to that. Maybe slow falling is not the plan here. You okay over there? Hello, Riku. Good afternoon. I don't know why I had to check that. I started the stream afternoon. I'm killing the dragon because I don't think I've done it on the server yet. If I kill the dragon, then I might have killed every mob in the game, every hostile mob. Interesting. Turns out I've killed the dragon before. It wasn't the guy. I don't know who the guy is. Hold on. I gotta look this up now. So I'm trying to get the advancement where I kill every mob. Scroll down. Let me find it. Let me find the list. I learned that one of the... I was like 3 away earlier. I'm pretty sure I killed... I've definitely killed... Have I killed all piglins and hoglins? I might not have killed a hoglin. I've been to 1 bastion remnant. I think I scrolled past it. That might be the one. I've killed zoglins. Because they'll come out of the portal. Where is it? It might be the brute. Let's see. I've definitely killed Blaze, Cave Spider, Creeper, Drown. I've killed the Elder Guardian because I have sponges. Ender Dragon, Ender Man. Ender Mite, I've killed plenty. I think I've Ender Mite heads. Evoker, yes. Gas, Guardian. Hoglin killed. Husk. Husk was one of the final 3 that I had to kill. Magma Cube, Phantom, Piglin. I might not have killed a Brute yet. I killed a Shulker yesterday, which got me down to the final one. Silverfish Skeleton, blah blah. Killed a Stray. I've killed a Zoglin. I brought one to the overworld just to be sure, and it turns out I've already done that. Yeah, other mobs of fame may be killed, but are ignored. Okay, so yeah, it might be the Piglin Brute that I have to kill. Which is... Is there any other quick ones before I try that? That one's kind of quick. This one... It's still... Is it raining still? Nope, rain's over. Oh, right, you get Elytras for doing that. Well, I got a 3rd one. I don't want to do that. I'm already gonna have to do that for the food one. I don't want to go through the entire list again. If I can help it. What other advancements we got? Everything's done here. Cats, axolotl. Tadpoles I can do. That's a pretty quick one. This one I gotta do at some point. That one I could probably take care of. So yeah, I guess I need a... I gotta loot a Bastion Remnant as well, so I might as well find a Bastion. Are you missing one food? I'm missing a few food. One of them being the Notch Apple. I've still yet to find one. I haven't done as much caving as I did in the old days. But I'm pretty sure if I found an ancient city, it'd probably be a good shot at finding one of those. Let me bring some of these. Grab my ender chest out of my ender chest. Yeah. Okay. If I need my wings, I'll get them. I'll probably need them. So I will bring one of these and yeah. Did I drink a honey bottle? I need to think about that one later. Because, like I said, I need a notch apple first. And then I can start caring about the rest. I wish there was a way that you could, like, track your progress beyond just the numbers. But I guess that takes away some of the adventure. So... Come on, game. Don't need to lag on me now. Give it a second. Okay. Oh. This. Yeah. It'll make things a little too easy. If it just told you what you needed. It gave you a list. Hi. I guess I'll go out this way, because this is the way I went before. Where am I? So... just follow this again for a little bit. Left, right, left, right. Was I here before? Like, on the way back? Dennis is here. Yep. My UHC teammate. Speaking of UHC, might as well do that while while I'm walking out here. Talk about my favorite topic of all time that I always talk about. We gotta. I kind of feel like we gotta. Gotta discuss the future of UHC. Oh, Lenin's followed me. Oh no. Not that guy. Hello. I know, what a sad day. Listen, Piglin, something's going on with my game right now. Yeah, it's probably Brute. I've been to a Bastion, but it might have been one that was already cleared out. I guess it's Wings time. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, UHCs. Future of UHCs. I talked about this with Shostin at one point, that after like season 40, might want to talk about whether or not we want to continue to like 50 or beyond. Considering, I think it's weird because we're at an all-time low with activity, but I kind of feel like UHC is going to be like this one constant that never truly dies, where we're going to have like, you know, 10 or so people playing every season. Can you not? I talked about this with Shawson like a while back about whether or not we would want to, at least for season 40, we should ask about continuing to 50. Oops. Just because, I don't know, it feels like it's not as, it's a good community thing that we're doing, but yeah, a lot less often. I think 2 a year would be a good medium. But I think before we do that, I at least would want to see us hit 50 before we like really go, before we really dial it back. Just so we can hit 50. If nothing else. Because that would just be nice. What I was thinking about doing for like the push to 50 is like, once we hit 40, for the next 10 seasons, we do like a UHC style, like each UHC gimmick is something that we've done in the past, like a kind of like a greatest hits run, where we try to get like, I think I made a list at some point, but it's like one UHC we do a cities, one UHC we do a dragon fight, one UHC we do like a free-for-all, even though we've only ever done 2. Maybe I just want to do another free-for-all, but like, you know, maybe do a UHC from an old seed, maybe do a UHC from an old update, maybe do one from, oh, what was the idea I had? I forgot what, there's something that was on my mind for a second. And then like, oh, this is brand new territory. And then when we hit like season 50, this is probably more of a pipe dream than anything, but once we hit season 50, we try to invite as like many people from everywhere as possible and try to have the biggest UHC ever kind of thing for season 50. Like we contact old JFS members, maybe see if we can get like a special guest or two. Like, and a special guest could just be somebody like Jay Sano himself, even if we've distanced ourselves from him, or just like, you know, yeah. Like, you know, just try to get as many people in a UHC as possible. It will melt, but it would be kind of neat to pull off if we were able to pull it off. So, it's just an idea. But, like, I think it would have been, it'd be kind of neat to do, like, a push to 50, at least. And then after that, we can go into, like, 1 or 2 a year or something. Because if we do, because, like, in that sense, I could, like, retire the leaderboard as no longer being an official thing, and instead it could just be like something I keep track of myself. Or do wardens count? I don't think they do. I hope they don't. If they do, then that's gonna suck. Let me look at that. We should check that. It doesn't say on the list. Like, it's not on this list here. Let's see. Do warden... Oops. Count. Words. Monster. Hunter. Monstar. Warden not required. Oh, that was a bug. Oh, this, here's a question from 5 days ago. Says it's unconfirmed. We need to do some work on the minigame server so we can mix it up when... Yeah, we could, like... Because it is, like, UHC is the only, group thing we do these days, so if we replace it with, if we can replace some UHCs with other stuff. It doesn't look like Warden is on the list. So, that's not very nice, sir. So, yeah, I don't think Warden counts. I hope it doesn't. Oh, right, I didn't, it's in here. So... Finding plenty of fortresses. I feel like if I'm going to see one anywhere... Oh, here we go. That off, that on. Hi. You're dead. You're dead. Oop. Who are you? Just a guy? Hello. Next. What's in here? Oh, there we go. We got that one. I'll take that. Let's put our wings away while we're in here. You can have the bones. I'll take that. I guess I'll take these. I don't know if I have any back home. Coordinates. Hello? I'll take that. I hear you. It's above me, I think. Yep. Ah. That works, I guess. Oh. I mean, hey, if it works. That's all I had. Ugh. There we go. Hello? Let's do this. Hi. Oh, you're just some dude stuck in a little hole there. It's weird. There's a brute. Oh yeah. It was the brute. GG. Now, we properly clear the bastion. Oh, lodestone. Good. I don't have to make one. Mending golden helmet. Sure. I feel like it's always another mobs. Yeah. I thought I killed him already. Ooh, look at all that gold. Yeah, like I said earlier, one of my last 3 was the husk, the desert zombie. So it's weird when you have like one of the things you're missing is just this random guy. I don't think there's anything up there. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Which means I already did this one. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, right, that side. And all the underneath stuff, I guess. That's convenient. Perfect. Alright, so we got a little bit down there. We also got this side. So let's get up in here. Let's not go that way though. The way of where the lava already is. That's fair, I guess. Oh, pick step. Block of iron. Guess you can have that. I kind of want to just leave. Even though I know I haven't found everything yet. Kind of want to... I know what I'm going to do. Yep, still got it. I don't think I... Maybe to be safe. I think if I go through... Because I kind of tested this yesterday when I was trying to do the subspace bubble one. I think if I go through here... I want this still. It should put me next to the border, but not on the other side. But I am also so far away that it might just kill me instantly. So, to be completely and extra safe, I'm gonna need this again. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely safe just to be sure. Let's take the sticks. Right. Well, I can make more. Yep, it put me right on... Oh, God. Which way do I go? I'm actually... I think I'm actually... No, okay, good. Okay. It put me in the corner. I thought I was going to be stuck forever. Yeah, so it looks like it just drops you here. Now, when I go back, this is where it gets bad. This is the bad part, though. I'm not going to be by the portal anymore. I'm going to be here. Which, good news, I'm only 500 blocks away. But, I think I'm gonna have to take the easy way out. Get out of top. So. Goodbye. And we're back. GG. That's actually a good way to end it, because we're a little past 2 hours. So. But we got... Oh, wait. One more thing. The lodestone. I think I need to do this in the nether. Or was it... I need glowstone to power a lodestone? Right? Because this is a... This is an advancement. Use a compass. Okay. Do I have one? I do. I'm gonna put it in the nether because it might explode. I used a respawn anchor in my spawn base and it blew up. So so we're gonna put the lodestone in the nether just to be safe. It probably won't blow up, but you never know. Not that it matters, I don't have anything on me, but, like, just chuck it in here. Put it right here. And then... Nice. And the compass always points to the lodestone. That's actually pretty good for nether adventures. So that's another one done. Yeah, now we can say goodbye. Because, a little over 2 hours. Oops. So we still need to do this one. Still need to do that one. Still need to do this one. I gotta look into that one a little bit more. As for these, still waiting on a thunderstorm. That one's easy to do. That one will take time. Thunderstorm. We need the world border to expand and find more mesa. Specifically the Bryce Canyon variant. And then there's probably a few others that I need to get. That one's easy. That's all done. And then that one will take time. That one, these will be easy. That, I need an odd chapel. And then I need to do that one. So, not bad. I'll put this back. So yeah, I think that will do for this stream today. We got some advancements done. Did some talking. And now I can enjoy the rest of my little staycation. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. And I shall see you all next Tuesday, same time, same place. Tuesday, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. EST. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all in the next one.